At 23, most people are supposed to be building lives, jobs, friends, independence. But what if you're still locked in your room, afraid to step out? Afraid of judgment, failure, or even your own parents' anger? This isn't just a story, it's a real transformation journey. One young man's battle with fear, procrastination, shame, and family tension, and how small, brave steps turned everything around. If you're feeling stuck like him, this could be the push you need. Welcome to From Locked Room to Real Life, a raw, science-backed guide to maturing at 23, reclaiming your confidence, and showing the world and your parents who you really are. Meet Aravinda, 23 years old, former university student who picked the safe major for money, not passion, then spent most classes chatting with AI to escape. Now, no job, no direction. Days blur into nights in his room. Parents see a failure. He sees fear everywhere. Fear of walking outside alone. Fear of socializing. Fear of showing anything he creates. And worst fear of his mother's explosive temper. Even the devil hides, he says. The room feels safe. But it's a prison. This isn't laziness. Science calls it fear-based procrastination, rooted in anxiety, fear of failure, perfectionism. Studies show it hits young adults hard, especially after wrong choices like majors. Low self-efficacy makes starting anything terrifying. Add family distrust? It becomes a cycle. Hide, procrastinate, feel worse, hide more. One night, rock bottom, staring at the ceiling, realizing, I'm a mess, but I want to change. He starts small. No grand plans, just tiny actions. First, open the door for 5 minutes. Feel the air. No walk yet, just stand. Terrifying? Yes, but he survives. Tip 1. Start microscopically. Break fear with the 2-minute rule. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Make bed. Open window. Walk to gate. Momentum kills paralysis. Science proves small wins build self-efficacy, your belief you can succeed. Tip 2. Face the fear head-on. Journal. What's the worst that happens if I try? Often, it's not catastrophic. Challenge irrational thoughts like, they'll hate me. Replace with, I'm learning. Fear of failure is common at 23. Brain still developing. But exposure therapy works. Gradual steps reduce anxiety over time. Aravinda tries. Shares one small drawing online anonymous first. Heart racing, but no explosion. Positive comment arrives. Confidence spark. He gets a part-time job, nothing fancy, but his tells parents, I'm trying. They see effort, not perfection. Trust rebuilds slowly. Tip 3. Build independence daily. Fix one thing yourself. Cook a meal. Handle money. Small freedoms show maturity. Tip 4. Seek support. Don't go alone. In the United States, free and confidential help is widely available. The main national resource is the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Call, text, or chat 988 anytime 247-365 for support with anxiety, fear, depression, emotional distress, or any mental health concern. Key resources in the USA as of 2026. 988. Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. 988. Free. 24/7 call, text, chat. Support for mental health crises, emotional distress, anxiety, depression, and more. Confidential and judgment-free. Crisis text line. Text home to 741. 741. Free. 24/7 text-based crisis support from trained counselors. Samson National Helpline 1-800-66 2HELP 4357. Free confidential 24/7 referral and information service for mental health and substance use support. NAMI Helpline 1-800-950-6264 or text NAMI to 62640. Free peer support information, resources, and emotional support, MF. 10 a.m. 10 p.m. ET. In crisis, use 988. 7 Cups. www.7cups.com. Free 24/7 anonymous chat with trained listeners for emotional support. Paid therapy upgrades available. Veterans Crisis Line. If applicable, call 988, then press 1, or text 838255. Free 24/7 support for veterans and their families. Aravinda calls 988. 1. Tough night. Talks, cries, feels, heard. Next day, he steps further. Months later, not perfect, but different. Job, friends, shows parents his work. They see growth. He sees hope. Maturity isn't age, it's action, despite fear. Your turn. Start today. One tiny step. One call. You're not a failure. You're just beginning. Share your story below. You're not alone.